Hi everyone, welcome back to the Love Line.
Hi guys. We're back.
It up today.
We did. We had to keep you guys guessing because that's what we do in the Love Line.
Yeah.
So
it's like once every 20 million episodes.
I
say the other part. But anyway,
right. It's good to be back.
So excited to be back.
Right, as we should. So let's literally just jump right into it. Let's talk about the weekend and the events that occurred, even though there was not many.
So again, Old Reliable, Porta.
Old Reliable.
Friday.
Yeah.
Me and Trinity did not get that drunk on Friday. I don't know what it was. We tried at one point.
Yeah.
Her boyfriend looks at me. He goes, Arianna, you're at a 4. I need you at least a 6 right now. I was like, Chris, I'm attempting. I'm just not getting there.
Yeah, you know what I think
reason.
it was, though? I think, for one, our downfall was we barely pre-gamed. For 2,
we had a lot of soldiers down.
There was a lot of soldiers down. 3, I think that I was just so tired that night that I was like, I just wasn't feeling it. I don't know. And it's weird. It's very weird.
And we also both had full-on dinners. Normally we eat chicken soup and broth before we go. We actually had food. So I think that was also the downfall, that we didn't go on an empty stomach.
No,
Shocking.
Absolutely.
But
yeah,
Porta was fun towards
fun as always.
Yeah, so now more so the main room, it gets so crowded by 11:30 we go to the other room.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of fun the other side because you could sing, you could move around, you could talk.
Yeah,
it was a lot of fun.
It is. It's way better than the other room because the other room gets so crowded you literally can't move. It's you're packed in sardines. You cannot move.
It's horrible. It's horrible.
Yeah.
It's fine, but
yeah.
But anyway, so we were on the other side. The night was kind of coming to a close. We had 2 hours left, and this was midnight at this point. I come back from the bathroom. Was I with you? I think I was with you. I come back from the bathroom. Mia's there. Our friend Leah is there. I love Leah. Leah's my favorite ever. So we come out of the bathroom and I not meet a boy. I knew him through somebody. I kinda I don't know. I'm starting to talk to this kid, right? And he's because he said to the person that introduced us, he's this is the girl you've been telling me about, and she's yeah. And then literally all these fuckers leave me. They literally
because you looked like you were having a good time.
I was.
And the only reason why we that's literally the reason why we left. And also I just didn't want to be a cock block, you know? Because you know what I mean? I feel that's so annoying. Some people don't get the hint when you're talking to a guy and they just stand there. I was not gonna be that fucking person. I was I'm out this bitch.
I literally, because then I just look around and I'm talking to him and I at some points I couldn't hear him, so I'm leaning in to listen, whatever. And then I just see the smirks on everyone's faces and I'm laughing and I'm no, whatever. But very nice. Very
nice boy.
Very
I met him
Italian.
As well. He was very Italian.
Yes.
And you know what I liked about him, though I respected it? He not only talked to you, but he talked to all of us and really wanted to get to know us. So I thought he was very nice.
And I just
him a lot.
Also very respectful. Sometimes when you go into Porta, you say one thing to somebody, you know exactly what I'm talking about if you listen to other episodes.
Yeah.
He didn't put his arm around. He didn't touch me inappropriately. You know what I mean? It was very
it was very
respectful.
It was was nice. It was a very casual conversation that at Porta's kind of rare. So
and I would just that's what I think it is. All the time at Porta, I'm who's groping me tonight that I have to be ill.
No, absolutely.
Away. The unwanted touching. I'm ill. Get away from me. I didn't have that at all. I just love when people are respectful, and he was very respectful, which also put him up high on my list.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Because it was just it was a very nice combo. He didn't try anything. I respected it.
I liked him.
Very nice.
Yeah. And then me and Chris were just watching from afar, me and my boyfriend were just...
Didn't kiss him, guys, though. I'm turning a new leaf because I hate kissing people in public.
Right.
Nothing against him. I just don't like kissing people in public. It's just not my thing.
No, I get it. So, it's, it's a lot.
Yeah, no, but very nice. So we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. He was just very, very nice. But
yeah.
Anyway.
Guys, you know what's crazy, though? I feel every week we always have, huge, crazy ass stories.
This week was very tame.
It was. And guys, can I just tell you, I'm exhausted physically and mentally. I don't know what it is. I'm just fucking exhausted.
But I just think, don't worry though, next week, this Porta Friday, guys, we have all the soldiers back.
This is the thing though.
It's gonna be Rosie's making her return. Rosie hasn't been there in a month. It's gonna be.
Do you think I feel I really, really needed that weekend to really decompress because I've just been so exhausted with everything going on. But I am so ready for Porta Friday. I'm so ready for the weekend. Guys, we're going to come back with crazy ass fucking stories for next
vengeance.
week.
It's gonna be
vengeance.
We didn't even go out Saturday. We literally we were gonna do Ale House. Everyone I texted him we're gonna do game night. I was guys, I'm going to bed. It's 10 o'clock. I can't.
No, we just couldn't be doing it. Yeah,
Trinity's come over, Chris's. Emily's here too. We'll play Mario Kart. I was eyeballs are
No,
closing.
it was
like,
so funny too because like me and my boyfriend, we literally just sat in his
Yeah.
room and like watched movies and like play games. Like we literally were like half asleep.
Yeah.
It was exhausting,
but we will be menaces.
Yeah,
next
but this is
week.
the good
That's
thing
the
about that in a sense is that now we can kind of focus this episode on internet dating is going to be our topic.
Yeah,
and
because
online dating, Tinder, Bumble, whatever.
Because we just feel if you are our age, you know you've had a dating app on your phone.
You know you've
Some
messed
of
around
you-
with Tinder.
Some of you have multiple apps on your phone. You never.
I
you
mean,
never
go
know.
off.
Go off. You know.
Go the fuck off. And you know, I think it's interesting that we haven't ever dedicated an episode to
I know, 'cause
this.
it's so like
Yeah,
crazy.
it
how much-
is.
I will just say, like, I had Tinder, was banned for life. It's like a whole. It's
Right.
like a whole story. I'll get into that if you guys want to hear about that
Oh
story.
my
let us
god,
know.
I forgot that you're banned for life. That's hilarious.
If you want to
bro.
know the story, let us know on Instagram.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I only have like Bumble on my phone. Like I only go on it here and there.
Right.
The last time I went on Bumble, what was you guys not made me do it, but like I had it, and you're like, no, like you need to get because like it was like.
Oh, are you talking about the roster thing?
Yeah, when they wanted me to have a roster.
Yeah.
And my roster only lasted 72 hours, so we went on Bumble.
But in our fucking defense, you were all fucking for
I
it.
was,
You were
I
all.
was,
She was
I
all
was,
for the
I was.
roster. She was all for it.
And then I had it for
And
72 hours.
72 hours dead. The guy sticks his tongue out the wrong way. Done.
Done.
And
Finished.
we talked about that last episode. You guys know if you don't know,
It was
go
in a previous
back.
episode. Yeah, go listen.
Yeah, go
like,
listen to her tongue twisted guy that she cut off, as you should though.
As I should. He twisted his
You know
tongue.
what? If it was like a once in a blue moon type thing,
Yeah.
I would have been like, all right, but no.
No.
It was every fucking time. He stuck his tongue out weird. It was weird. It was weird.
It was weird.
fucking weird.
But anyway, yeah.
He was a nice guy though. Shout out to you.
So
but,
I literally, I use Bumble. This sounds terrible.
Can I say
This sounds
I've never
terrible.
been on Bumble?
Okay.
I've only used Tinder in the past.
No,
I've never
because
been.
Tinder, mine was banned for life, so I had to go to
Right.
my other.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I can't use it.
You needed another
I
way to
needed
online
another- I
date
needed another
on
online
Bumble.
dating profile platform because
Right.
Tinder's no longer allowed.
Right.
But I will just say, Bumble. This sounds terrible. I use Bumble as like a last resort. Like not a last resort,
Right.
but I use it like I genuinely like.
Yeah.
This also sounds terrible. I will not go on a date based off Bumble. I won't do it.
Yeah.
Like I'll just swipe just to see. It's like a catalog. I'm just like okay, like
Yeah, absolutely.
like,
no, and
the
I do this.
only
I used to
way-
do the same thing.
but
That's funny you say
the
that.
only way I'll go on a date from Bumble, and again, this sounds crazy because again, everyone's like, oh, they're meeting someone online.
Right.
If I know the person, I'll swipe on them.
Absolutely.
If I think, you know what I mean? And then
Absolutely.
like, because then it's funny. They're like, oh, like funny finding you on here. You know what I'm saying? And then
Yeah.
it's like that's how I'll do it because that's the only way I'm comfortable with it. I will not meet a stranger.
You know what's
I won't do
funny
it.
though about it? Like I feel like I did the same thing like when I was single and I used Tinder here and there. Like I didn't really use it that much, but when I
Yeah.
did, it was really like a game for me. Like I
Yup.
never took it seriously, and
Uh-huh.
that's my main worry with online dating is that is everyone just doing
It's
it to
made
have fun?
to be like a game. Swipe left,
Right,
swipe right,
right.
super
It's literally like who do you think's hot, who do you think is not,
It's
and
just-
swipe and go. You know what I mean? And that's it was
And
fun
you
back then, but
never-
it's like, you know what I mean?
I'm
It's
just, I'm the type of person I need to meet somebody in person because there's never
Yeah.
like you just don't pick up on someone's vibes on the internet. Like you don't feel like that initial spark or like the initial butterflies when you first
Yeah.
have that conversation with a person. And I think like human like interaction is like the most important part of finding somebody.
Yeah.
Online, I just feel like one, it's so draining. You can meet a freak, you can meet a serial killer. You could do that in person.
No, and
too.
that's the thing too.
But, like,
it's like they could either be catfishes or real, but it's like, and then it's, you know
just
what's
another
scary
factor
about it too?
that you don't need.
Exactly, and then it's like the first date's like scary. Like you need to make sure they're
Yeah.
like real people. Like it's a whole thing. And the thing that bothers me about online dating
Yeah.
in general is that our generation has gotten like so used to that
Yeah.
that organic like. You know,
It's
meeting
very
people organically
rare.
is rare nowadays, and I don't like that. And like that's why we're doing this podcast. We kind of want to spread awareness
yeah,
because it's like, what the hell? Like,
Yeah, because like you guys may wonder what I do with my free time now that I don't have a love life and everyone else does. But like
Sorry.
my thing is like I don't sit and I don't swipe on apps because my thing
Right.
is like, you know what? Like I'm a firm believer and I'm not meeting anyone on the internet. I don't want to do
yeah,
it. I just know like eventually I'll meet someone. Like I manifested. I'm like, nope, I'm gonna
No,
meet somebody
you
like
will,
in
you
person
will,
and
you
like
will.
that's just how it's gonna happen.
you will.
I just think like the dating app, I think that's just like an extra step that you don't need. I
Yeah.
believe I believe like the universe will put somebody into your life for a reason and they'll place that person in front of you. I don't think it's gonna be on a dating app. I'm sorry.
I agree.
I don't think there are. I will say though, because I'm not trashing it.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
My cousin Nick and Tara, love them. Like my little cousin baby Ava, they met on like I think it was like Match.com, and they both like paid for like the service, whatever. They met on there when they were like 20 something. Like, so I'm not like there's stuff that can come from it, like if you're serious about it. But for me, being like this young and this, like I could still go out, I could still go here, I could still meet people. It's not for me. I'd rather meet somebody in person.
Also like I feel like for them and us, like they're kind of in a different generation.
Exactly.
Like, and they're also paying for that platform. Like there's people on that platform that want to be doing it. For us, like we all take it as a damn joke, which is fine. And then the other thing is about it, like yes, it's kind of hard to meet people organically. I completely get it.
Yeah.
But with our lifestyle, it's not that hard. Like
it's not.
Especially being in a club setting or a bar setting, like people already have drinks with them. Like they're loosened up. Like you can talk to people easier. Like it's you know what I mean. Like you'll find someone. I'm not worried.
Like a lot of people will say like I feel like to me I'm trying to like oh like you're gonna meet someone in a bar while you're drunk.
Right.
Can I say? Like when I like this past Friday, like I wasn't that drunk and I was very appreciative of that, so I wasn't like very like relaxed, like my eyes like rolling back. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a time and a place to be like blacked out drunk, eyes rolling back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like when you're meeting somebody at a bar, there's nothing wrong with meeting somebody drunk. There's really not, because again, you're very honest. You say what you mean. It's
the only thing different about being drunk is literally it's like fucking truth serum.
You're more comfortable.
Yeah, your inhibitions are out the fucking window. You're literally just like yourself, like fully.
I think it's just like nicer to meet somebody like a little buzz, just because you're not as nervous.
And then you're not nervous, and it's like, you know what I mean? Like you'll say what you want to say and not be nervous about it. I fucking completely agree.
Because it was very casual, like what happened to me on Friday, and it was fine.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't drunk, but I was tipsy, but it was nice because like I had a filter on what I was saying.
Yeah.
But I was very comfortable saying whatever I wanted because it was fine. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like, there was like a fine
and it was
line.
like the environment you were in, like was like it was okay to do that.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
It's like, especially like again, how we go out. Like you can meet someone new like every week, and it's not like, oh, I'm saying like get everyone Snapchat, do this, do that with that person. But like every time you go out, like it's like a different group of people, like a new friend group's there. It's like you can always meet somebody. So it's not that like I said this to Trinity.
Yeah.
I think now like it's hard for me now to meet somebody out, just because when we go out, I'm literally with everyone and their boyfriends. So it's a lot for a guy to come up when we have Chris, we have Jimmy, we have Justin, we have George, all around us. Like a guy's not going to come up and be like, oh, like I think she's a single one of all of them. Let me come talk to her and grab her.
Yeah, and
that's
I think
the problem.
Also like I think it's that, but I think it is that. No, I do.
Yeah.
But it's also like when you think about it, like in September, like back before I didn't have a boyfriend, back before when everybody was single,
it was just
the girls. And do you remember how easy it was? Like we wouldn't even have to move a damn muscle,
we wouldn't have to,
and like people would be coming up to us.
That's what I'm saying. We would just stand there and
we
people
would
come
stand
up
there.
to us. Like we didn't even have to, like, you know what I mean? And now it's just like, because when we went out this past weekend, Mia came with me and her boyfriend wasn't with her.
I feel like that's the reason
that boy was
because
as soon as I was separated from the guys, because Chris was really the only guy,
and he was with me.
That's what I'm saying.
The whole time. So they were like, okay,
so then it was like me and Mia, like people would like, you know what I mean? Like it was much easier
for guys to not be intimidated and come up and be fine.
I was just always because I remember like in my head I'm like, no, we went from like guys coming up to us all the time, like what happened? And then I realized I'm like,
that's what happened.
We're surrounded by guys all the time, and they're like intimidated to come up, because it's true. Like, how are they gonna know which one of us? They don't know us. Like which one of us is dating, which one's not.
No,
like,
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah.
Thank God. We almost had a technical difficulty, but we're fine.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, I do think that's what it is. And I think another thing is, though, just like a reminder for everyone, because I've been hearing a lot about this, just like people like Sam, my friend Sam, shout out to you.
Yeah.
She was just kind of having like a hard time like seeing, because I know she can relate to you, like she listens to Loveline. She's like, yeah, like I really do relate to Arianna about how like, you know, like a lot of guys, you kind of just think all guys are the same.
Yep.
And I am here. I am living fucking proof, okay? I'm telling you that there are guys out there who do want something real, and they're being over fucking shadowed by the shit guys.
I know.
And I'm telling you, it's a fucking fact. It is a fact. And I feel bad for those guys, and I have love for y'all. Like, I'm telling you, like, guys, like, girls, like, just
like,
hold out.
I'm trying my best to get away from
I have
like,
a theory. Do you want to know why I think a lot of girls are stuck with shit men?
Yeah.
Do you want to know my theory?
Yeah, I would love to know your theory.
It's because they're settling for shit men.
Yep.
You find comfort in mediocrity.
I don't have words because it's true. It's
I'll fucking say it, because you know what?
Because you become comfortable with the douchebag, and then you don't want to leave the douchebag.
And this is like, where you know what I was. It's the reason why I know this is because it was me.
Yeah.
I was in a shit relationship for like 4 years, and I found comfort in mediocrity because I was like, if I lose this kid, I mean,
I might not find anyone else, but it's like
no, it's not even that. It's like he sucks anyway.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wasn't like I was losing anything of value per se.
Yeah.
So I would still have that validation within myself.
Exactly.
And I think a lot of other, and also like if you're just being treated like shit for so many years or for so long, however long.
Yeah.
It's like you're used to that mediocre shit, and you literally fully believe that that's all that's out there. I'm telling you.
Yeah, because like
it's not true.
Because my experience is, again, like I never dated anybody. I've talked to like a couple people, like this year especially. Like I've talked to like a couple different people.
Yeah,
and it's just like I just realized like because everyone says I get the ick like very very quickly.
Yeah,
but like in the
I don't get mad about that though.
But like in the beginning of the year, I feel like I didn't do it as much in the beginning of the year because I settled for these people that I was talking to. I was like, okay, like they seem interested in me. I'm not gonna find any better. And then like the next person will come along and I'm like, wait, like kind of like I see like, you know what I mean? Like I was like, oh. And then where I started getting like the ick a lot and like cutting people up very quickly is after Trinity and Rosie got boyfriends because I saw how they were treated. So I was like, why am I dealing with this?
Absolutely, no, it's that's too.
Like that was like the big thing for me. And like I feel like I always settled because I was like, oh, like well this person likes me, like I should just keep it.
Right, and then it's like you kind of like them too, and I completely get that too because it's also like when you like a guy, like
you're blind. You literally are blind.
Yeah, you're blind for one, and then you also can't see yourself liking anyone else.
Yep.
And I used to think that for years. I was like, I'm so in love with this kid. Like, there's no way I could feel this way for anyone else.
Exactly.
That's utter fucking bullshit. You can.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like you're just so blinded in the moment.
Exactly.
And also, like we've mentioned time and time again on the fucking podcast, we need, as a generation of women and men, like we need to get over the idea of people that we have in our heads. That is our main fucking downfall of why people are still in shit relationships, because they see, I don't know what the fuck you guys see. I mean, I was there too, so I can call you guys out because I was there.
Yeah.
But it's like we create this image of someone that we want them to live up to. They're not even living up to it at all.
And then I get mad at myself for it too because I'm like, oh, like this one, like, because in my head, like I create like this whole like not like false, like kind of like a false image of them.
It's a false image.
And then when they don't live up to it, I get pissed. But it's like they're not that person. That's the person you thought they were.
And it's like you're literally the only thing you're doing is just letting yourself down. Like they're not letting you down. They don't owe you shit.
Like,
you know,
like I really had an awakening this week, and I'm not gonna say about who. I'm not gonna say what I found out.
Yeah.
I found out something about somebody this weekend. Like I found out a story, and my jaw like hit the floor.
Yeah.
When I found out information about this kid, not information. When I found out,
she got the deets.
When I found out something about this kid, I was like, what? Like, and like that just snapped me out of that bullshit of, I was like, how did I ever even like the kid?
No, and that's my question for all of you.
Like, I want to know, what was the moment for you guys? Because like a month ago, like this kid, I literally, you know what I mean? Like I would have been like, oh, like I wouldn't have believed it. I wouldn't have believed it. When I heard it, I was like, that was like my moment of like, okay, like Arianna, like come fucking on. Like, along with everything he did to me, and then I find out this bullshit.
See, that's what I was going to say. Like my question is, because that I had a moment like that too a while ago.
That snapped me out of it.
And my question is, for all the girls, I know there's a lot of girls in bad relationships. Like most of, like a lot of the people that I know, like even like my friends from home, like a lot of them are in shit relationships. Like sorry, but y'all are. I'll call y'all fucking out, the people from home. Yeah. And it's like my question for you guys, like in bad relationships, is like, how many times do they have to show you who they are for you to get it? How many times?
Exactly.
And I was there too, though, so I can call you people out because I was there.
Yeah, because like I see their side of it. I do, because again, I never dated anybody.
No, I could see it too, but that's my question is like, how many times? Because if they show you once, that's what it is. And I was like in your position before.
But I would just like, again, like I never dated anybody, but like my thing is like I've talked to like a couple different people this year. Yeah. So like when I did, like I would see some red flags. I'd ignore it. Yeah. Then, like, I would have, like, the fucking aha moment. And I'd be like, and, like, everyone calls it the ick, but, like, the ick, but also the aha moment. Because, like, the ick that they gave me literally was just, like, the breaking point because of every other red flag that there was. So, like, when you have that aha moment, it's very freeing. Because, again, when I found out what I found out this weekend, I was like.
As you should,
I was like. I was like shocked, but not, because I'm like, okay, but like, okay, obviously, like in my head, I'm like, obviously, Arianna, the image you had of this kid in your head is not
and it's
true.
Like they've shown you time and time again, and it's like, you know, it just takes that one last thing to be like, you know what? I'm over it. And that's what happened to me. Remember, like,
that's
years
literally
ago,
what happened to me when I heard that.
Like a year ago, after everything happened with my ex, and like I had many moments like that. I remember one morning, I literally woke up, and I don't know what the fuck happened, but like a switch like went off in my head, and I swear to God, I woke up in the morning, and I go, what the fuck am I doing? I'm like, wait a damn minute. I'm settling for literally shit. I'm like, what am I doing? Like, what the fuck?
I texted. We have a group chat. Emily, Rosie, and Trinity.
Yeah.
And when I found out this bullshit, it was like a text message.
Yeah.
And I sent it to her, and I was literally, when I'm sending it, everyone's like, oh my God. Like,
and it's not like we didn't fucking expect that. Like, we knew it was going to be some fucking bullshit.
That.
I didn't expect it to be to that degree. But, like, I mean, I kind of knew. I didn't know. No. I'm not saying I knew exactly what happened, but I just had a feeling that he wasn't, who he said he was, obviously, because it's just the idea in the head. But no.
Exactly.
But, like, I kind of figured that.
But that to me, I was like, oh my God. Like, okay.
And it's also, like, you seeing it, like, written down, like, do you know what I mean? It's like, that is probably, like, a very freeing moment. Like, I can understand that.
Because, again, it's, like, from more than one person. So it's, like, okay.
Yeah, it's not even just from one source. So it's like, from many.
I mean, like, because I was always the person, like, oh, like, I want to see it for myself. I want to see it for myself. I don't need to see anything for myself, because if it's coming from, why would all these people lie to make you look bad?
And then you also kind of do see it for yourself.
I do see it for myself, because of the way I was treated. So it's
absolutely,
like,
from that, and, I'm not going to get into it.
We're not going to get into it.
But
we're not going to get into it. We're not going to get into it. But again, literally, time again, it was shown to me. I ignored it.
Yeah.
This past weekend, finding out that bullshit, I was like, okay. So that was just like the
Yeah, and I have a feeling it's just, and it's never going to change. Like, you're always going to have that switch and it's going to be on. Like, that switch for me has never changed, ever. Like, it was just like that day I was done. Like, that day was the day I was done. Because I was
just like, all right. Like, because I said, I was like, you know what? Like, because, like, I feel like, if he, like, said something to me, I'd be like, okay. Like, I feel like I wouldn't be into it. After hearing what I heard, I'd be like, no. After hearing, and again, all the stories I've heard about, like, this kid, like, in the past month, like, I literally, the fact that I know, like, this many stories now, and the fact that I probably don't even know the half of it, is what's, like, so concerning, that I literally said to Trinity, I was like, if I ever, like, God forbid, like, was in a relationship with that kid, I love how I said God forbid, I would be so stressed out every single fucking day. I would be stressed out every day.
You would be, Arianna, I'm literally telling you,
I know.
You would be so miserable, and
I would be.
Thank God that you're finally understanding what we have all seen for months and months and months. Like, I'm so happy about it, because I completely understand where you're coming from, and I know what it's like, because I remember when I was in that spot, I knew that everyone around me was right. Like, I knew that, and I know that you knew that. It's just like, that was like my
aha moment. I was
exactly.
Like,
it's like understanding for yourself, because it's like, I can tell you time and time again how shit someone is. I can tell you, bitch, like, watch the fuck out, like, he's shit or whatever. Like, I could tell you time and time again, but it's like, when you need to be the one to be like, you know what, I'm done.
And I just think, like, that was my
aha
moment.
And I hope it was.
Everyone's been waiting for it. Everyone's been waiting for it. And
I've been waiting for this shit. Damn.
I think that was it, because it was just
good. No, I'm really happy about that. And you know what? I'm just telling you, my switch never went back. I mean, I am so happy where I am now. Can't even believe.
My switch. I don't think my switch will go back. I've only known him for a couple months, so I really don't think it'll.
You'll
go
be
back.
alright. Yeah.
It's not like, you know what I mean. It's not like it's been years. It's been like
exactly
2 months. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it's not like,
yeah.
It's not a big deal.
No, I mean but. So yeah, online dating. Make sure to DM us your stories.
Please, like,
we'd love to.
Remember my first Tinder match before I was banned for life. Remember, if you listen to the previous episode with the bowling alley parking lot, go back listen.
Absolutely, but so we do have some very exciting things coming up in the Love Line.
So exciting,
family, guys! I'm so excited. Guys. Should we announce, or should we make them wait, or should we make them go to the Instagram?
I think we're gonna announce one thing.
Okay.
We're gonna announce one thing.
Okay.
So. We were literally in Porto, right? And we get a DM. You guys may know them, honestly. We get a DM.
You probably do.
You probably
actually.
do.
Yeah.
So we are going to do a nice little episode collaboration with What Guys Think.
What Guys Think.
What Guys Think. They messaged us. They said collab. I was like, hell yeah. We saw them out on Friday.
Yeah.
Literally, great time. They're great guys. Like, it's going to be exciting.
We are really, really excited to get their perspective on certain things. So we're really, really excited about it. So we will be posting all about that, so you guys can go tune into that.
Stay tuned for that. It might be on their channel. It might be on ours. Like, we're not sure yet. But, like, we are very, very excited.
We're very excited. We have a lot of really exciting things coming up in the Love Line that I'm really excited to share with you all.
Hints about a possible something? Possible.
No, not yet. No, we can only give them one thing at a time.
Only one thing.
And we want to make you guys wait for the rest.
Next week, you can come in for the other thing.
Yes.
But yeah, that's very exciting. So, like, if you guys do not follow them, go for it. It's What Guys Think _official. Follow them on Instagram.
Yeah, shout out to you guys. We will be posting the episodes, so you guys can make sure to tune in. Then you'll get 2 Love Line episodes pretty much that week.
Pretty much.
So very, very exciting.
We're very, very excited for that one. Yeah, we're
all right.
Yeah,
well, that's really all we have for tonight.
That's it.
We're like, that's it.
That's it. Don't worry, we'll be feral porter rats next week.
Don't worry. And we're probably gonna go to the ale house maybe Saturday, low key.
I know.
Like low key. Maybe we'll throw in 2 days.
No, I'm sorry. Saturday, it's a dage day. It's gonna be nice out, so we might have a nice little dage.
Yeah.
Some of my Staten Island friends, my sister might be making an appearance.
I'm very excited. My little's gonna be there. I hope. I still need to ask her.
Also, shout out Jackie Durante. It's her birthday weekend.
Shout out to you, Jackie. We love you. Happy birthday.
We're celebrating on Sunday.
So excited to celebrate with you.
We're celebrating on Sunday at the Ale House. A nice little brunch moment. So exciting. So we're definitely going to talk about that.
Oh, absolutely. So this weekend we are going to be feral rats. We will have so much content for next week. It's going to make your fucking head spin. So... With that note,
keep your seatbelts on. Get excited.
Get excited for the Love Line, guys. So much stuff coming. I'm literally so excited.
Another announcement maybe next week.
Maybe. We'll see if we want to. But all right.
We will see you guys next week.
Bye, guys.